Anyone remember that there hashtag no honor, no pauldrons, or no shoulders? I think there was bit of a I think there was two versions of it. Sometimes they use pauldrons, sometimes they use shoulders, but does anyone remember that? If not, well, basically, it's because the Horde had no honor, so people removed their shoulder pads. Just like ye olde Sourfang and Sakan did. Sakan did put some of them back on and stuff, but still, you get what I mean? Probably, I think, maybe, I don't even know, but that is why I have kept my shoulder pads off of my shoulders for this entire time. May I put them back later today? Let's go and find out, shall we? Kufan, take me away. Oh, I can't escape my fate. Lord Damar, tell me things.
I greet you on behalf of Silvermoon.
Oh, you now. Also, Mommy still did things, eh? Little child. Well, that's still good for you, then. We must speak of the Horde and the War Chief. The war has proven costly, and the battle against the Shower drained what little resources we had left. The Horde is divided once more, and the Alliance fares a little better than we do. Sylvanas is now in a position to destroy everyone she considers an enemy. That means us as well. Oh dear. I had hoped that my old friend would see reason, but now High Overlord Sourfang is rallying those of us who remain, including some unlikely allies.
Never again shall a king reign in Silvermoon.
Sylvanas has us vastly outnumbered. We must bolster our ranks with unlikely allies. What is his plan?
Anduin. Sylvanas' actions have threatened us all. And day by day, her power grows. If our world is to survive, we must strike while we still can. Meet with me, and we will speak.
So few.
How many can you provide?
Enough for one final assault. If that fails, we're done. If we end her reign, what kind of war chief will you be?
The Horde I joined was birthed in blood, tainted by corruption. The road that led to the Dark Portal was long and wide, paved with the bones of innocence. We called it the Path of Glory. That was the great lie upon which the Horde was founded. That anything we did was honorable. Thrall, Roldan, they were not the true heirs to Blackhand's bloody legacy. Sylvanas Windrunner is.
No. No, this is the Horde. Led by you. Someone who has
Honor. I've never known honor. They deserve more. But the Horde is doomed to be shackled by the chains of the past.
The Horde has no exclusive claim to regrets. Arthas, Dalen, the ghosts of the past haunt us as well.
We could not fill the chasm between the Horde and Alliance if we labored 1,000 years. You know this.
Then what are we fighting for?
Soldiers, on your feet!
Start breaking camp immediately!
Lord Sourfang?
Zakan, where is our home?
Orgrimmar?
Not our city. Our home.
Azeroth.
And ours?
Azeroth.
Right now, there are only two forces in this world that matter. One bent on harming our world.
And one that will protect her.
So, what are we doing?
Breaking the cycle.
That's a good pep talk. A very good pep talk. I love it so much. Ask Liz for teleport. Okay.
One day at a time.
Alright, well, please do that
We are
then.
only as strong as our...
Yes! What we should have been doing since the friggin' beginning. Focus on just healing the goddamn world instead of going to war, so everyone can die and join the little bit of a forces and armies of Sylvanas because she just wants all the peoples. Speaking of all the peoples, look down the forces! We even have some night elves. I'm sure they feel great being here. Okay then. Anyway, let's go inside. Southang. Oh. Windrunners? How you doing, ladies? How you doing? Oh.
I am Sarfang,
Yes.
brother of Broxigar.
Hey, man.
Man.
Lok'tar.
No.
I'd be honored to serve.
I know you are. I want to hear what you have to say.
Greetings, my friend. How can me help? I'd be honored to serve. Hey, man. Me bring in the lightning and the thunder. The other trolls say I become something called a Mimi. Can anybody tell me what that means?
You've become a Mimi. Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Me don't steal scenes on purpose, man. The Lord just made me that way.
Ah, la, la, la.
How can me help?
Oh, Sakal, I'm so happy you have your fucking proper Marvel buff.
Drumka.
We have much to do. The Banshee moves swiftly. Sylvanas loyalists have collapsed part of the canyon path to Orgrimmar. Our forces are now cut off from each other. We need to reinforce our front line, or the Banshee will pick us off at Alicia. We have come too far to be slain by 1,000 cuts. Gaslow and one of the Alliance gnomes believe they have an answer. You best ensure that their plan does not backfire, as much engineering does. Don't paint me orange.
Do not grow old.
Alright.
If you can help it.
Of course.
Our sister is patient. She knows we have precious few soldiers left. While we lay siege to Orgrimmar, she will whittle away our numbers. But Sylvanas is not the only threat we face. The old god has been freed. I can hear his whispers, sense his unseen tendrils writhing all around us.
I know, Illyria. What are you suggesting?
Sylvanas commands what may be the only army capable of defeating Nazarth. For the sake of Azeroth, perhaps we should stand aside and let her.
Your sister will not fight for us, Illyria. When Sylvanas realized the war was on the cusp of ending, she lured both fleets into Ajara's hands. Not to find victory, but to meet death.
In the end, death claims us all. Eitrig told me those were among the last words Sylvanas spoke to Vol'jin.
We cannot wage two wars. Sylvanas must fall. Here. Now. Before all is lost.
It shall be so, my king. Varisa and I will scout her line for weaknesses. Good luck to all of us.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well. We're not quite ready for an old god, eh? Especially one that's free. Well, that's just unfortunate. Whoa. Overlord's guards. Second time for me fought with the Alliance back then. You were in the Siege of Orgrimmar. Ah! That's why I'm here. Ah! Yes! The Horde and everything. What about these people? What do you do with 7th Legion? You're to report back with everything you see, no matter how insignificant. Oh, and the Vanguard. Lovely! Anyone else got something to say? Y'all got something to say? I want to know what you have to say. I have a sister in the 7th Legion. Had. She was on one of the ships we lost in Ashitar. There's no time to grieve, mate, and joining us soon and stuff. Oh. Damn it all! All that war, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing! Oh, yes. So this was how the Darkspear felt. Yep, that is basically how we felt. Yes, you are quite correct. Anyone else? What about you guys? You have something to say? Yes, you are. For now. Wouldn't be the first time. Did you serve in the War of the Shifting Sands? I was too young back then. Okay, well, I went for a reason. Ah, it's my boy! That's a good boy right there. Yes, appreciate the majesty, the wonderment. Hello, Commander. You're not saying anything right now. Oh, look at this patrol. Look at this wonderful patrol. I'm sensing a budding romance. Makar Orc and Alliance Human. Oh. Well, I'm guessing it's Makar. Speaking of Makar, if you were on the Sylvanas Loyalist side, you would be doing other things right now. Spoiler territory, but we are doing these things right now, so what the freaking ever. If you were doing the Loyalist bit, you would be in Orgrimmar, talking to people such as Overlord Gayara of the Makar. She's serving the Horde over there. Gallowix is there, obviously, because the Horde war machine and all that shit. Etrick will also be there, and you get to beat him up if you want to. Because, well, pretends to be on their side, but they know it's a lie. They know it's all just a big old lie. How do we know this won't end up like the other one? I don't know. Wouldn't put it past the best. She'd apply Orgrimmar. Yes, Sousus would die. Yeah, and she doesn't give a shit. She would not give a shit. She would do it if yep. She would fucking do that. Hello there. Machinery. Oh, guys. You're the one operating this. Yes! Hello. Oh, God, it's Tankmaster Overspark. Mine's boldness is with skulking assassins. Oh! Well, let's have some fun then. Behold! Remote control! Do the thing! Boulder annihilation! Yeah, buddy. Oh. Breaking the minds, handle the assassins. That's what we do. Yeah. It's an alliance war machine, but still. It's fine though. And also, clearly, I'm running over some of the anti-tank mines. I shouldn't do that like a dum-dum, you know. Lightning and thunder. Even though it's not really thunder, but you know what I mean. I like it nonetheless. Use the self-destruct feature. Oh no! Well, the power of engineering. Blow it up. Boop. I did a thing. Oh, look at that. The way is clear. Shut up, take Master Overspark. Yeah, thank you, Gaslow. Thank you for agreeing with me. I'ma take the Wyvern. Boy! Off they are. Look at my peeps! It's my Dark Spear peeps! Oh boy. I love it so much. Oh, hello. I'm sensing a transition into something entirely different that's not actually proper Orgrimmar and stuff. Holy fuck, look at all these people. It's so beautiful. I'm sensing a lack of Void Elves though, a little bit. I don't know. There are certain races I haven't really seen around here, but whatever. Now this be a battlefield. Well, it's not really a battlefield right now, but it's on the verge of becoming a battlefield. You can see all them zips. Yes. What's the wells? What the fuck's with all the wells of whatever the hell they're called?
Greetings, my friend.
Say gun. Empathize, Shaw. I'll go.
Speak quickly and speak the truth.
So that is saying I love so but there's still what to do. Okay then. Well, that doesn't look correct. I'm guessing it's a fault with some Elon stuff, probably. The Banshee spies were able to sneak past our guards in the chaos of the rock slides. They've been planting bombs on our siege weaponry. Get rid of those bombs. Okay then. Savannah still commands the loyalty of many within the Horde. The wars she started has blinded them with rage and hatred. She exploits that to maintain her support. They do not see that she will lead them to ruin, that her so-called victories are all hollow. Some of her agents have been spotted lurking within our ranks. Kill them! They will show us no mercy, and we'll have none in return. Okay then. What is with all these quests? That's just weird. For years, I guarded the gates of Orgrimmar. The city's greatest weakness has always been its multiple entrances. We should strike at all of them to seize your victory. Rin and I have drawn up orders for deployment. The mages will cover our flank. Greymane will close in from the west, and the elves will take the north. We will send mailers to reinforce Thunder Bluff's defenses in case Sylvanas launches a counterattack. Bring the orders to our commanders.
The Horde will endure.
Den, we need you and your best soldiers to flank the city from the western gate.
And leave you here unguarded with them?
If I wanted to harm him, I'd have done it in the stockades.
No one knows Orgrimmar's defenses better than Saurfang. We need to trust each other if we are to succeed.
Very well. But the Banshee is clever. Dividing our forces might play right into her hands.
Very possible, but, well, gotta do what we gotta do. Hello, mages. Hello. Ow!
The Nightwell calls to me.
Okay, I never did expect to fight in another rebellion, least of all against War Chief.
Be careful who you trust. A wise decision. We can do so more effectively from higher ground. Lord Admiral, might I ask about the spellcraft you employed at Lordaeron? The levitating warship?
Would you believe me if I told you it was a Coltiran trade secret?
Summoning the ship, perhaps. But as for the enchanted cannons...
Oh, look at those nerds talking magic. Oh. That looks suspicious. Haha. Oh no, he's an evil assassin. Oh boy. Leave me alone, assassin. I don't like you. So many suspicious people. Wrenching smack! Oh, where the fuck do you think you're going, you son of a bitch? Get back here, you little cuck! That's better. Okay, alright. Where we are going?
Welcome, friend.
Hello there, standard Nightborn individual. Transmog and everything. Okay. Baltimore! Or elves, to be even more specific about the people around
The
here.
eternal sun still guides us.
Make no mistake, no matter the outcome, the battle will be a bloody one. Alright then, I will have it. I will feast upon it.
Silvermoon will no So, we are to strike from the north. A sound plan. But there is no telling what treachery Sylvanas has in store for us.
She fought beside you for many years, both in life and in undeath. You must know her well.
Perhaps I did, long ago. But now... Our forces are few in number. We must make use of the surrounding terrain when we assault the gate.
The Sentinels have made use of that terrain for millennia. Our knowledge of the land was old when the Farstriders were young.
Yes, of course.
Sure, you're so amazing, Night Elves. The war is very dumb. The war was very dumb when we had to heal the world. Like, we should have focused on that, and this entire war is very dumb because Sylvanas is just a big ol' meanie. But I did enjoy going to war against the Night Elves. I will say that. And it has been fun fighting the Alliance. I do like myself a bit of the... Okay, maybe not competition. Maybe that's a bit wrong to say. It's not really competition. It's actual war. It's terrible. It's awful. And shit and stuff. But still... I did enjoy it a little bit. I am a monster, I know.
I am Mela.
Yes.
I stand as High Chieftain.
Yes, the Legion, the Naka, and now each other. How much more must war cost us before we bring it to an end? I don't know.
High mountains stand. There is little my Eagle Riders can do while Sylvanas controls the skies. But we can still defend Thunder Bluff. G is already there, tending to Bane's wounds. He said he has seen Orgrimmar under siege once before, and does not wish to relive it. We will stand beside our Tauren kin, and await further orders from Saurfang. Earth Mother watch over us all.
Sounds like an excellent idea. Also, G Firepaw is actually doing something of note. He's keeping Bane safe. Holy the shit, he's actually doing something. And of course he doesn't want to relive the Siege of Orgrimmar. He was about to be executed during that time. But then we saved his butt. But yes, he's actually partaking in this shit, even if it's over in Thunder Bluff. That is amazing! Holy the shit! And it gets better. It gets better, but I won't tell you about that. Not right now, no. Let's hand in some quests.
Now is not the time for pleasantries.
Okay, well done! We can't afford to lose any more of the weaponry to fill Sylvanas' treachery. Oh, hi. Gildy! Hello, Simon. How very nice to meet you, all of a sudden. We both have blood in our hands. Today, we will see whether it has not been in vain. Yes, stuff and stuff. No matter what I was trying to take an Orgrimmar, it will be no easy task, I should know. It is time! We have done all we can to prepare. All that remains is the battle itself. I am not one for speeches, so I will say only this. Lok'tar Ogar. Victory or death!
In battle, strategy is as important as strength.
Yes! Let's fucking do this! Kamsakan, follow me! Maybe.
Varrock, it's time. Those who defend Orgrimmar are Horde as well. Our brothers and sisters. These warriors have sworn to fight. For you. Many lives will be lost. Or perhaps just one. Sylvanas Windrunner! I challenge Mak'gora!
A traitor leading traitors. Why should I accept your challenge?
You want to make me suffer. Brother, you cannot win. My old friend. You and I. We don't get to hide.
I set you on this path.
And we knew where it could lead. Walk with me. The rest of the way. Let it be finished.
The High Overlord falls. I trusted you. And so did they. Death comes, old soldier. And all their hope dies with you.
You cannot kill hope. You tried at Teldrassil. You failed. Hope remains. You set us to kill each other at Lordaeron. You failed. Here we stand. You just keep failing. The Horde will endure. The Horde is strong.
The Horde is nothing! You are all nothing!
For Azeroth!
If you could see yourselves as I see you. Toy soldiers in tin plate. Beasts who howl for honor. Standing as one. Savor it. Nothing lasts.
What do we do now?
We bring him home.
Motherfucker! There we fucking go. That's how you end a fucking war! That is how you end a fucking war! With honor!
We have
Holy
made
shit!
many sacrifices.
Damn it, that hurt my finger. I hit it right on this thing. Ow! But I wanted to. Because god damn it! Saurfang slain by dark magic. I've known Sylvanas for years, yet I have never seen her wield such power. Why reveal it to us now? What does she gain by abandoning the Horde? Whatever she has planned, it would seem that she no longer requires the Horde to achieve it. We'll need to be cautious. There's no telling what her next move will be. All will wish to honor Saurfang's sacrifice, and so shall the rest of us. We call our voices, let them know what has been transpired. Tell them the great warrior Varrock Saurfang is dead, and the war chief has abandoned us. Speak to Bane when you arrive in Thunderbluff. You will find him on the Elder Rise. I am certain you will want to pay his respects to Saurfang as well. Let us stand as the united Horde once more.
Aldiel Shalar.
Regent Lord, what manner of magic did Sylvanas use against Saurfang?
I had hoped either you or Thalisra would have the answer to that question. I have never seen her wield such power.
It was unlike any magic I have ever encountered. I could sense none of it, even in her presence.
Then she must have only recently acquired it, or simply waited until now to reveal it.
Either way, it does not bode well for us. Whatever she is planning, she no longer needs the Horde to achieve it.
And so she just went and fucked us over. But yeah, if you haven't seen that magic before, because the immediate assumption you'd make, it is either shadow magic in some way, and that's basically it, it's shadow void, etc, etc. But I'm fairly certain those two must have encountered that at some freaking point. Thusly, What the fuck? What kind? Is it a more advanced shadow magic? More advanced void magic? More advanced death magic? What is it? Who the fuck knows? Anyway, let's go talk to Bane. Yeah. I mean, it's very sad. It's very freaking sad. But at the same time, that is how I would want Varrock to go out. And speaking of, there's even more to the whole G thing. Asa is here as well, along with the rest of the Hujin and Tushui monks.
Champion, has the battle been won?
Yes, it has. There wasn't really much of a battle. There was one fight, so that's great. Hello, Mela. Amul. G.
Spirits watch over you.
A hunter pet. It is good to see you, but if you are here, then the battle must be already over. Yes.
We are stronger together, Sarfang. He risked his life to save mine, and gave his life to save the Horde. Go, champion. We will meet you in Orgrimmar to honor the memory of Varrock Sarfang.
Well, thank you, G. You didn't say anything, but at least you bowed your head in respect. That's something. You're still not doing much. You're at least doing something. You're popping up. You popped up on the Banshee's Whale and everything. It's just, you know, la 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 la. I don't need to fly. I need to go back to Orgrimmar. Well, there you go. But at least you've shown up and it's something. It's not much. It's not proper. You're not an actual proper leader. Also, what's with the enemies that were briefly here? Would there be enemies if I decided to fly? If I flew inside Orgrimmar before the entire battle and everything? Would there then be enemies all around? Very possible. Anyway, Lok'tar. Lok'tar. I have to talk to you. If you're here. No, you're not here. You're over here. Hi.
I proudly serve as Regent Lord.
Good. Sarfang's death will not be in vain. No! No matter what anyone else says, he was an honorable orc. A legend in his own right, the ideal of all which all warriors of the Horde aspired. This one included. He gave his life to heal the rift in the Horde and give us a chance to forge a new path forward. His was more than a death befitting a warrior, it was the death of a hero. We shall honor his sacrifice. And I'm not going to show you what that reward does.
Malanore.
All awaits us within Orgrimmar. We will take this moment to honor Sarfang before we regroup. This art is now our primary concern. Should we survive the old god's machinations, we will then turn our attention to those of Sylvanas. More on that later.
We find strength in the Horde.
Varrock Sarfang, son of Koruk, supreme commander of the might of Kalimdor, High Overlord of the Horde. He led the charge against the Lich King. He defended our world from the Legion. Sarfang inspired all of us to strive for true honor, and his legacy will live on in our deeds.
When the Alliance and Horde marched on Ahn'Qiraj, it was Sarfang who valiantly commanded our combined forces. Today, his courage saved thousands of lives on both sides of the battle. His sacrifice will never be forgotten.
You have earned your warrior's death, old friend. Now, greet your son with honor and glory.
First time I saw that, I cried. I will admit this. There were tears. I am going to kill that fucking bitch!
Well met.
He will be buried in the ground as he would have wanted. I do not know what lies ahead for the Horde, but I know we will face it together. The following will be cast on you. Battlefield Commendation, aka the title of Veteran of the Fourth War.
Saurfang and I spoke much of honor in the Horde. Of our path forward from this crossroads. I never thought we would have to walk it without him. It falls to us to decide what the Horde will become. Azeroth needs our strength now more than ever. Grieve for Saurfang, and make ready to defend the world he died for.
I've been busy doing that for a while now, good sir. Anyway, I'm not sure if I need to go out of Orgrimmar and then come back in to see certain things, but supposedly there are a bunch of interactions all around the place, like people talking between former Banshee loyalists who are now not Banshee loyalists because it's like, what the fuck, Sylvanas? You just left us. You abandoned your goddamn people. So there's conversation with a banker not wanna provide services for one of those former loyalists, auctioneer, people walking around in chains who are still loyalists, Sakan talking to kids about how much of a hero Saurfang was, stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know if it's a thing right now, and I don't know exactly where everything is, so meh. I will simply move along with the other things that I've got going on. One of which, I mean, some of it, it's right over there, but I just want to do one thing. There's one thing I want to do first. Because supposedly there should be a real little bit of a something down below. Also, whispers of the Zot! Well, I might as well pick that up on the way. It's not the thing that I want to get, though. Not right now, no! No! It's something that will be done. But still other things first. Yes. And yes, that title is amazing and I'm going to use it. Because holy that shit! It is a freaking great title. Veteran of the Fourth fucking War. Spirits be with you. Well, thank you. Could one of those spirits be Vol'jin? I didn't pick up the quest. I flew right past. Oh, well, it's fine. Also, Nathanos, would you get the fuck out of here? You are not allowed to be here. But then again, time, blah, 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 stuff and stuff and stuff. But then again, at the same time, what purpose do you have?
The War Chief's will be done.
Really, what purpose would you have right now, Nathanos? If there were any quests I'd still have lying around somewhere where you would be needed, I'd rather you were phased in for those quests, and then afterwards you're just gone again, because you're not allowed to be here. That's another thing. The Loyalists have a different cutscene. The Sylvanas Loyalists have more different stuff at this particular point. And more spoilers. I haven't made a spoiler sign, but still, I've reached that point. Is the spoilers. If anyone's watching, I'm going to spoil what happens if you are loyal to Sylvanas. You'll be given a message saying, meet me over here in the Ghostlands at the Windrunner Spire to have a little chat. And one of the first things you see is Nathanos walking off. He's off to do other things while you talk to Sylvanas. And she sounds to me like she doesn't give a shit about Nathanos. She says her names in a very, like, spiteful manner to me. It's like, you don't seem like you give a shit. And how? What reply does Nathanos use? Something, something, I can't remember the first two words, but then he ends with, my love. Holy shit. Nathanos he has admitted his feelings to Sylvanas. Does she feel the same? Doesn't she not care? Doesn't she not care? Does she not care? Who the fuck knows? But then you have a talk with Sylvanas about how she doesn't give a shit. She has sympathy for the Forsaken and their dreadful fate of being undead. Which makes very much sense with all the more recent undead, but whatever. I think it's more the original kind, from way back in the day. The original Forsaken. And then she has her whole deal with Ashara that the Master would go free and he will kill us all, lie in our streets with corpses, and at some point Nisath will also serve death. So she's not entirely working for Nisath, but she an alliance until he can somehow die and she can resurrect him as the old god of true death, I guess. So yeah, that's what she wants. Like I've said for a very long time, she wants everyone to be dead, to be the forces of death. Why does she want this? Does she just want a grand army to take over the world, to protect the world? I don't fucking know, but either way, she's doing it very fucking poorly. I do not like her methods. I do not like how she is just keeping her plans from everyone. Thusly, I still think she's a fucking bitch, she's a fucking witch, and I don't like her. And any loyalists, I will come and destroy you. I won't actually do that. If you want to serve her, by all means, but I'm going to take out your precious Banshee Queen. Just you wait. One day. One day. Anyway, Lillian.
What is it you ask?
Again with the whole quest stuff. Derek is free. I have to atone for much with him. There's rumor of a meeting with Jaina and her brother. Head to Seabreeze Village in Swampsong Valley. I hope there you will be able to find out, well, let's just say I'm trying to keep the bigger picture in focus. If you find out anything of interest, I would be most appreciative. For now, let's keep this between the two of us.
There is much to be done.
Well, okay then. Just gonna go over to Cultures and bye. That's not entirely where I wanted to go, but I suppose it's not too bad. Onwards we fly, yes we do, we fly away. So yeah. Much is going on right now. 1. We have no orc leader. Who would be fitting to make an orc leader? Thrall. And if not Thrall, because I don't want to lead and stuff, but I have a feeling the whole you and I, we don't get to hide, might have swayed him more like, you know what, alright, maybe I can actually assist a little bit. Maybe I can lead the orcs again. Maybe also partially the Horde, but whatever. The Forsaken have no leader. Sylvanas is gone. Nathanos is gone. There's no Grand Apothecary Putris, there's no Verimathras, I don't really think there's anyone. There's Lillian, but Lillian's not that much of a leader, so, but, more on that later. Bane is also a decent candidate for, like, a more peaceful, honorable Horde, even as many people don't like it, but whatever, I don't give a shit. I think Bane is a wonderful individual. Whatever, opinions. The Dark Spirits still don't have a leader, and Sakan doesn't have enough experience to be War Chief, as much as I would love to make him not War Chief. Also that, doesn't have enough experience to be Chieftain. Lok'tar, maybe, but I don't really think he's Chieftain material. And then there's Master Gatron. And that also just seems a little bit like, I don't know about that. Lorthamar is a thing. I mean, if some of the other candidates didn't want to do it, then Lorthamar, but still, come on. I'd rather Bane, than Thrall, than Vulcan resurrected, and then Lorthamar, if anything. Who knows what Gallowix is up to? I don't know. But anyway, speaking of things and stuff.
Ah, Jaina. What a relief to see you safe.
Hello, Kalia. Big brother.
Word has spread of what happened at Orgrimmar. Is the war finally over?
It will take time for all the pockets of fighting to be quelled, but... yes, I believe so.
Azeroth has seen so many wars, so much strife. I pray we have earned a respite.
As do I. Have you been able to find peace in your own heart, Derek?
I still have some rough seas to sail, but I'm much better now. Thanks to Kalia. Without her guidance, I would have been truly lost.
I'm so grateful you brought us together, Jaina. This time with Derek has helped me as much as it's helped him.
In the wake of this war, others will need to find their footing, their future. Perhaps you could guide them, too.
I'm not sure how much help I could be. I don't have all the answers.
Maybe they don't need answers. Maybe they just need hope. Like I did.
Well said, big brother. Come, let's take a walk. I am so grateful to have you both back in my life.
Aww!
Let's enjoy this moment together.
Just make out already! I saw that. I saw them holding hands like, oh, brought us together and everything. Just freaking make out already. Also, Forsaken leaders? Maybe? I mean, one technically has a claim to the throne of Lordaeron, in which where the Forsaken lands are currently at, so... maybe. My Hearthstone not ready yet, though. Oh. But yeah, anyway, back to the Horde leaders and the state of that. Galliwix, what is he doing? People probably don't give a shit. He says, we know Galliwix is an asshole, Sylvanas is off doing whatever, so what's the best course of action for the sake of business? Probably remaining with the Horde, I would imagine. But if he did decide to go off and hang out with Sylvanas, Gaslow, you can be the goblin leader instead. You still care about your business and all that, but at least you're a decent bloke. G's doing stuff, whatever. Overlord Gayara, I'd imagine she would be more faithful to the Horde than a war chief who abandoned the Horde. She's probably a little bit like, oh my goodness, this is just, oh god, why? God damn it, peace and shit, and what? Oh, fuck out now, why? But I'd imagine she's probably still like, alright, fuck that lady, I'm still serving the Horde. Fuck, sorry, I helped her a little bit, but... Alright, okay. And who else is there? Elisra, she's on our side, obviously. Talanji wasn't really present, as far as anyone knows, but I'd imagine she probably doesn't give a shit about Sylvanas anyway. It's just like, alright, Horde, we're still good buddies. It's all good. It's all good. And Mela, of course. Mela also on our side and everything. Now, what do you have to say? We got an emergency champion. We need to in the chamber. Heart one. Something nasty is getting into Abenhor's head. We can't check it loads. Maybe you can help him out.
Champion, we've got a problem. Ebenhorn, he...
Old guard contamination detected. Initiating sanitization protocol.
No!
No! Don't sanitize! Champion, you've got to get back to the chamber right now!
Okay, well, busy.
My blade stays sharp.
Well, that is interesting. I must act quickly. What are you going to do, Lillian? Lillian, why must you act? What are you planning, Lillian? What? Don't kill them! Unless you want to be the Forsaken leader. It's like, I'm going to kill them all! Or assist them. Whatever, I don't know. What a lovely pair. Kalia the mother, Derek the father, and Lillian can be the daughter. And then they will rule over the Undercity and Lordaeron in general.
Well, I was just fucking swipe. Alright.
Well. And no more war campaign. That is it. There's no more war campaign. There's nothing. Wait until the next patch. We're done. That's the war campaign. Now it's all Heart of Azeroth and other shit. So who knows what 8.3 is gonna bring? We'll find out in a little over a month at BlizzCon. I don't think they're gonna announce anything before that. It just seems weird. Like, why would you? I mean, I can see the slight complications in going to BlizzCon. It's like, let's talk about 8.3. Oh, also, maybe let's talk about 9.0 or next expansion and stuff. My estimate is still, we're gonna go to the complex underneath Silithus that houses the Chamber of Heart and stop all the baddies from trying to kill Azeroth. That is still my estimate. That is what I am guessing will happen, and I don't really give a shit about that. Whoop! There you go. That's my guess, and that might be entirely just Nisath and all that stuff. It might be Nisath, maybe not showing up himself, but like, I don't know. The presence of Nisath is a boss, not actually, hey, it's Nisath, we're going to fight an actual old god springing out of the ocean like, ow, tentacles. And then maybe if we do defeat him or whatever, and Sylvanas might show up, it's like, hello, I'm gonna turn Nisath into a servant of death. Ah! Stuff and stuff, you know. And then 9.0 might be like, alright, well, now we deal with Sylvanas in the Shadowlands, or something like that. Who knows? Blizzard knows, so give me BlizzCon! Anyway. I also have this. The heart of Azeroth is getting stronger every day, and it's making a difference. Make your way to the chamber, a hard champion in your towns are needed, yes.
These stones have tales to tell.
Never ceases to amaze me, well done! Alright then.
Hold it together, Ebonhorn.
Champion,
Don't give
I
it to
know someone who might be able to help.
Oh, okay. Hello, Kalik. I knew that the South was powerful, but to reach Ebonhorn and the safety of the chamber, we have to do something about this. None of us are safe. Ebonhorn cannot resist the whispers for long. The dark forces that once corrupted the Black Dragonfly seem to overwhelm the world once again. We need a way to fight back. While I am loath to mention him, I do know of someone who's been studying the old gods in order to do better combat, their insidious power. Rathian! The Black Prince will be difficult to find. He has associates in Pandaria and the Tavern of the Mist. At the Veil Sphere. I suggest you begin your search there. Please, hurry!
Hurry, champion. Find Rathian. He may be Ebonhorn's only hope.
Okay, then. Ebonhorn, you just sit tight for a bit. Also, I have another quest in here, but I guess I can't do that. I'm phased or something like that. So, we'll deal with that later. It's gonna be fine though. It's alright. To the Veils, there we go. Hey ho, hey ho. It probably would have been better. But then again, you know, I could have taken the portal over to the Jade Forest and stuff like that. That would have been faster, but sometime, I mean, this could have ended up bringing me to the Valley of Four Winds, and it was a gamble. Whatever. It's fine. It's okay. Whatever. Speaking of leaders, Durande is present for the Battle of Orgrimmar. Supposedly, if you're over on the Alliance side, which I won't do because I'm not caught up entirely, and there's nothing really special, it's just we talk to Anduin and the Alliance leaders when we give them their orders instead. So, And then we actually go inside the building to have that meeting with Kali and Derek and Jane and all that stuff, so it doesn't matter. Not really. Anyway. Durande doesn't show up, and apparently hasn't really replied to any messages left by Anduin. He sent her texts and was like, no, I'm too busy fighting against the undead. So maybe, if the Horde and Alliance decide, alright, well, we're just gonna get our troops back on their feet, we're gonna stop all the pockets of fighting, and just try not to fight each other anymore. Potentially, like, okay, let's try to actually have peace. And not... It's just... No. Just no. Potentially, Durande might be like, hell no. Because, of course, some people are still a little bit angry. Like, they burned down Teldrassil, and they did all sorts of terrible things. And yes, Sylvanas was in charge at the time, but we did still participate, and all that stuff. Some people might be like, okay, let's just stop this. The Horde has done bad things. The Alliance have done some bad things. The Horde still have done more bad things, in my opinion, but whatever. Like, we've both done bad things. Let's just stop, okay? Shit happened. Let's just try to move on. But then some people, on both sides potentially, might not entirely agree with that. I don't exactly know who would be over on the Horde side, I don't know, but on the Alliance side, Durande and some of the Night Elves probably a little bit pissed. Like, we don't want to work with the Horde. We don't give a shit if Sylvanas is gone. You're still the Horde. We don't trust you at all. Go fuck yourself. Potentially. So, maybe the Alliance is gonna have a little bit of a falling out. Slightly. Maybe not as much as we have, but maybe just a little bit, you know. A little bit. You know. A little bit. Anyway. You.
I'm getting angry.
And I won't like you when you're angry. We're told to stay here and wait for further orders, so we waited. Where do you get a chance for some action? Oh. Blackbird told us to expect you, said his brother would need his help eventually. Rathian so smirked. We're supposed to deliver a message to you, but not while we're being watched. Oh. Get rid of our uninvited guests, then we can talk. Alright. Alright. Then your name is right. Okay, whatever. Oh shit! Evil fiends! Lurking observer! Get the fuck down here, you ginormous wank. Get the fuck out of here! That's better. Well, someone with ranged abilities, take care of this son of a bitch. I can't do anything! I am so weak. The lack of ranged abilities. My one weakness. It's fine though, it's fine. Yay! Now we're definitely not being watched anymore. Also, speaking of this whole, we're dealing with the Soth a little bit and his corruption and stuff. Maybe we should. I'm sure it's fine.
Whelp.
Wow, jeez!
Go forth to victory.
Prince wanted you to have these for your eyes only, okay?
You dispute my honor?
I have done no such thing, but we might be able to help you find him. Good work getting rid of those spies. Things have been quiet here for a long time, and now suddenly all eyes are onto us, so to speak. The Black Prince is notorious and secretive about his plans. I am not in the habit of reading others' journals, but I'm guessing he expected you to feel differently about it. Obviously, the Black Prince isn't here. Trust me when I say he's not an easy one to find. If I were you, I'd make my way to Blackrock Mountain. There's the terrace carved into its slope. When if I was made it there. Rathian's been monitoring that place for a long time. It's true. Even if he's not there himself, you might find someone who knows where to look. And warrior, it's clear that you're not the only one searching for him. Watch your back, or my forehead! Okay. It seems that you're not the only one in his trail, which must be why he's taking so many precautions. Not even we know where he is. He's been keeping an eye on Blackrock Mountain. Might be a good place to start. You did just say that. So watch your back. Whoever else is looking for him, I doubt they want to chat. Boy. Also, Rathian has gotten a new model. So has Valera. She hasn't really done much, but she has a new model. Indicating she'll be important later? Just like Kalia? Just like Sakan? Just like so many people? Maybe. Anyway, what was I doing? Yes! Blackwing Descent. Right. I should go to Orgrimmar. Orgrimmar. That's a jokiness of Orgrimmar. Also, I guess I can not look at the torn journal page, because, well, it's gone now. Oops! Well, whatever. It would tell us a few bits and pieces. Probably. Anyway, is anything happening around here? Hello. The eyes there to think we are monsters? Apparently. No one has anything to say about that. It's like, okay. Anyone else? Penkin! That's not a story about suffering! He was definitely the strongest Lurk, but something could definitely stop him. Oh. I am now a little orphan child as well. Hello there, toy man. Oh. I'm never wrong about anything. Yeah, right. Oh, Sakan, you're such a bro. Can I adopt you? I'm sure you're younger than my character. Potentially, maybe, I don't know. Your foot is in the rock! Does it hurt? Maybe. Monster skeleton demons! Oh no! Oh, kids. You're so silly. Hey, Dark Spear. Jules the Dark Spear. I do wonder where Gallywix would be at this point. It's a very good question. Anyway, this is where I wanted to go. But yeah, those journal pages, and you will get more. Slight spoiler, but you'll get a few more Rathian journal stuff and stuff. You can read them a little bit to hear his thoughts. Well, like, this is what I do now. I'm gonna go to this place, look around for stuff and stuff in his search for ways to fight off them there evil bastards, you know. Them there evil bastards. Oh boy, what is this thing? Wish you stopped looking at your text and stuff. You might find things you don't want to see. Yeah, that was just weird. Whatever! It was alright though, wasn't anything bad. Not really. It's okay. No one's coming to kill me yet. Ah! Okay. Well, that's basically what I'd imagine would happen in the future now. No more war campaign. Sylvanas might not really show up much anymore. She's gonna hide for a little bit. First, N'Zoth breaks free. He decides I'm just gonna keep to myself for a while. And Sylvanas goes off and she's, you know, hiding for a little bit until things, well, reach the point in time where she's ready to do all sorts of evil bad stuff. But that won't be for a little while. It's gonna be N'Zoth and Ogar bastards decide to strike against Azeroth, and we will defend Azeroth, then maybe bad things happen after that. Does Azeroth get corrupted? Does Azeroth die? Does Azeroth come to life? Does Sylvanas suddenly show up and make N'Zoth a minion of death? Make Azeroth a minion of death? Who the fuck knows? I don't know. If she doesn't show up in 8.3, then I'm going to imagine we're doing some kind of Shadowlands business. I would imagine. Like the Realm of Death. That seems very likely. But at the same time, I'm still also imagining Jaina was a final boss of a raid. A last boss. Maybe that's a better terminology. She was the last boss of a raid. She was a Warbringer. She is a Warbringer. Azshara was the last boss of a raid. Also a Warbringer. Both of them made it out alive. For various reasons. Sylvanas is a Warbringer. She has not been a raid boss yet. The last boss of a raid. I don't know. And I also kind of feel like we shouldn't be fighting N'Zoth proper yet. He got out, he's almighty and powerful. I still kind of feel like no. 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 I still think it's too soon. I don't know what's gonna happen. Give me BlizzCon. Anyway, Sleep's interrogator slain. But there's no interrogator except the ones that are dead on the floor. Hello. Black Talon Watcher. Hello. It's so good to see you. Oh. Yeah, bit of music. Oh, hi there, warrior. Another warrior. Many warriors. At least 3. That's still a bunch. Yes. So, what? Is this okay with I can't remember. Quest NPCs, I think Quest NPCs, they don't get, you know, yeah. That's potentially fine. They're shared between everyone. My head! Something and too late. Oh no. It reached into my mind. How sad. Something something journal page. Do you have journal page? Yes, I can talk to you now. Okay. Tell me things.
Victory lies ahead.
My mind is onto my mind and know what the Black Prince expected you to come. I failed him.
Keep your wits about you.
He left these for you, set to seek him out in Karazhan. Ooh, there we go. Now we can read before we hand it in. For all the time I spent in Badaria, only recently did I make an acquaintance with the Lore Walkers. The sheer volume of knowledge to be found within their scrolls so marvelous to behold. Lore Walker Cho taught me much about the legends of the Black Empire. He can be, shall we say, long-winded at times, but the wisdom he can impart upon those with the patience to listen is valuable indeed. The Shadowpan, in contrast, have a little time for conversations not directly related to the defense of the Pandaren. Their Omnia scholars have accumulated centuries of practical expertise in combating the dark powers of the Shah, without succumbing to their influence. Given that the Shah originated from the essence of Yashiraj, the underlying principles of their techniques could prove effective and assisting the whispers of the old gods. I must admit, I felt a certain kinship with the Shadowpan that I did not anticipate. The Pandaren did not maintain a standing army, and so the Shadowpan serve as their sole defense against both the Mantit and the Shah. Though they have trained themselves to seal away their emotions, there's an air of solitude about them that I recognize all too well. It is no easy task to stand alone against the darkness so that others may bask in the light. But someone must always make that stand, and they can never allow themselves to falter. Yes, Rathian, you're such a saint. It's fitting they show me such terrible, tempting things. Thank you, they forced their way into my mind so I couldn't stop them from finding out what they sought. Back when it was meant to have those pages, it was certain it would need a knowledge to within them. Okay. I held out for so long as I could, but the whispers were too strong. You must hurry to Karazhan. The Black Prince said he intended to study the artifact stored within its catacombs. Please do not allow my failure to brewing about his doom.
Time is of the essence.
Well, they know where to find him. Hurry! You're probably just going to tell me it's Karazhan. Okay, maybe not. Whatever. And yes, I am going to fly to Karazhan on a very evil-looking worm.
Because that makes sense. I am totally not serving this up.
That's also a thing. What is this going to do? The gift of the Soth. What's it gonna do? I still think it has some kind of purpose. Maybe it's just misdirection. I don't fucking know. Either way, I want to know. Give me BlizzCon. I need it in my life. Why must it be over a month to the glorious date? It is the 1st of November. Why? Why? Oh. Oh, Red Reg. Now I don't have much to say anymore. There's not much to this patch. Not really. It's a bunch of technical stuff. Oh, yeah, that reminds me, actually. Speaking of things and stuff and blah blah blah. I don't care about the quick join. What are you looking for, Wishy? I was thinking of looking for that there recruit a friend thing, just to have a quick look at it. But supposedly I can't find it. Maybe it's just because it's not available in my particular country, so it's like, fuck you. I don't know. I thought it'd be over here by friends and stuff. Is it by adding a friend? No. I don't know where it is. It's not activated yet. No, anyway, I'm going down here. Hello. A slave Blacktown, look out. Oh shit. Body's still warm to the touch. She has not been dead for long. Oh. Let's have a look then. Few mysteries intrigue me more than the lost knowledge and technology left behind by the Titans. The zeal with which I pursued their secrets in the past may have bordered on excess, but the quest in and of itself is one that must be continued. I know for certain that the Forge of Origination is the key to dealing with Ogar's, their ultimate defeat. Though I have not yet been able to discern the exact manner in which it is meant to be used. Yeah, also potentially, the Forge of Origination would re-originate the entire world, so if we could tweak it a bit, and aim it at the Zoth, then maybe. Maybe. That would kind of be awesome. If that's what we did. We went to the Forge of Origination, recalibrated the whole motherfucker to use it as a freaking mana cannon-like weapon, and shot the Zoth. That would be epic. It would be silly, but it would be fucking epic. My hope was that the Vault of Archivon would hold the answers I seek. Unfortunately, though the vault contained much material for me to study, the giants who make it their home were less cordial to me upon my arrival. I cannot say I blame them, given their previous encounters with visitors of no alliance and the Horde. Oopsie daisy. It is strange to think how these events predate my own hatching. While I plumbed the depths of forgotten lore from eons past, others have lived through crisis I will only ever know from historical accounts. There must be someone in Azeroth who possesses the understanding I require. Perhaps my next course of action should be to seek them out. I pity the former aspects even are so reluctant to trust me. Even after all my research, their familiarity with the Titan's handiwork surely eclipses my own. But given the troubled history of my Dragonflight, Deathwing, Onyxia, Nefarian, and myself, I cannot say I blame them either. Oh boy. It seems the Ogar gave his life in service to the Black Prince. Put up a fierce fight before they died, and found more pages of the same perhaps the Black Prince himself is not far. It looks like a fight took place here. The Sloth ancients mother already entered the catacombs beneath that yes. God damn it, Ian talking faster. The dead Lok'tar still has a set of keys on him. Pass them will unlock the door. With an unlock, you can find Rathian before any capes down there. Okay, yes. Help the Ebonhorn! Open the goddamn door! Oh! Hello, everybody. It's not those catacombs, but it's the other kind of catacombs. Fuck it. I can't be bothered with stairs, especially when there's water. Greetings, operative! I have come to destroy you. Please do not pay attention to the eye on my head. Yeah, you can just stay alive over there. It's okay. I see your silly magics over there. Operative. Operative system. Stuff and stuff. You are now dead to me. Anyway. Both of them brought in something ways of the old gods. It's not something I can read words brought together to make it difficult to understand the otherworldly incarnations. Okay. Well, that's not important. Neither is the loot, really, but whatever. Hello. Oh. Doesn't really do much, just click on the random shit! Don't you try to be sneaky, little operative. I see you. I see you, and I will destroy you. Just like all your other buddies. Thank you. I got a journal page. It is impossible to set eyes upon Karazhan without reflecting on the dark saga of its master. As befitting his title, the last guardian of Tirisfal had a massive vast collection of writings and artifacts that dwarves even that of the current tour. The insight I gained from the Tower's library allowed me to reach a significant milestone. I've concocted a tonic that, when embittered, will cleanse a minor amount of the old gods' corruption and silence their whispers. Such is merely the first step in the path to defeating them once and for all, but it warrants celebration nonetheless. Though I knew there were valuable lessons to learn in Karazhan, I did not anticipate that some of them would emerge from my conversations with Medivh's lingering spirit. He began the struggles under Sargeras' influence as the Dark Titan twisted his soul from within, and I was left to wonder as similar thoughts plagued an Eltharion as he descended to madness himself. But Medivh also spoke of his spirit's return to the mortal realm, and how it guided Azeroth's champions in the fight against the very forces that once corrupted him. He said something on which I ruminate even now. I can never change the actions of my past, he told me, but I can forge a new legacy to leave behind. A new legacy. In the end, perhaps that is what I'm truly after. A way to make amends for my father's failings, as well as my own. A legacy worthy of the Black Dragonflight's original sacred charge to the defense of Azeroth, the end of the old gods. I do hope these pages have proven to be of use to you, Wishblade. I would hate to think my ancients wasted their time delivering them to you as instructed. Rest assured that when the time is right, you will have my aid in the fight against Azeroth, in the true battle for Azeroth. Oh, and one last request, burn this journal. It is time my actions speak for me. Get fine. Oh no! I got touched by the void. That is so silly. Damn those tentacles. Why must they slither right up my butt? Hello. You want the power of Azeroth, bitch? Oh. But I wanted to meet Rathian and gaze upon his sexy self. He's probably still just a kid, but he's still a sexy boy. That is so wrong to say. Ew, but whatever. The note appears to have been left behind in a hurry and deliberately placed where you would find it. The note reads, Wishblade, if you are reading this note, then I assume the Abyssian have fallen prey to the whispers of the old gods. Fortunately, I prepared a method to save him. You'll find a potion with the properties you seek sitting next to this note. Bring it to my brother and we'll clear his mind of this awesome influence. I will thank you for your efforts in person soon enough. Alrighty then. The potion appears to be powerful and chaotic. It changes color seemingly at random. It looks very blue to me though. Whatever. This must be the concoction Rathian wrote about in his journal. Just standing here, it grants you a sense of peace and clarity. You may have not found the Black Prince himself, but perhaps what he left behind, you can help Ebonhorn, whatever stuff.
Champion, we need you back in the chamber at once. Ebonhorn's almost gone.
Oh no! I have come to save the day, Ebonhorn. I shall cleanse your mind. Have a potion.
The whispers are silent.
Hey!
Rathian crafted this potion, so you were able to find him.
No.
No, he eluded both N'Zoth's minions and our friend. But it seems he has found a way to resist the influence of the old gods.
Now we just need to mass produce that, make it even more powerful so we can resist the old gods for all eternity. Let's get on that, shall we?
I knew you would come.
My mind is finally my own again. Whatever Rathian brewed into that potion was quieted the whispers. But I take it you did not find the Black Prince himself. No. The whisper ceased as soon as I drank the potion. Thank you. Still, it is gravely concerning that the sauce influence could reach me even within the Chamber of Heart. Yes, a little bit. If Rathian has found a way to resist the power of the old gods, then we can use it to reinforce the Chamber's defenses. Perhaps Mother can glean more information from Rathian's journal.
May the ancestors watch over you.
Okay.
Do you require experimentation?
Oh! That's what I need to do. I'll do that in a moment.
Scanning transcribed data. Complete.
Well, thank you, Mother!
Contamination levels nominal.
Information from journal pages committed to memory, formerly from information to addicts for a heart, chamber of heart, yes. All data recorded in catalog. Physical transcription is no longer required.
Mother, why'd you do that?
Data committed to memory. Physical record no longer required. Destruction executed as advised.
Ta-da!
I suppose Rathian doesn't want to be found, but the knowledge he's accrued could be critical in the fight against N'Zoth. Thank you, champion. I'll get to tracking down the Black Prince. Not too many places you can hide when Azeroth's own speaker is looking for you.
I suppose. Anyway, this happened when I got to 65 with the Heart of Azeroth, I believe. We got a new problem, champion. A grievous wound has opened up, this time at the Maelstrom. The shaman, they are in deep trouble. Deep into what? Okay. Speak to Mother, she'll get you to the Maelstrom. I'll meet you there. Okay, well then, bye. The Maelstrom. Ah, look at it, it's so pretty.
Well met.
I expected things to be bad, but it's even worse than I thought. That's fine, I can deal with this. The shaman and the Earth Ring are powerful, but this is more than they can handle, and from the sound of it, some of their own are still trapped down below. Like they did in Ordrasil, use the Heart of Azeroth to seal the wounds inflicted here, and lay any glorious elementals to rest before they even more rest.
World.
When you ventured deep into the cavern, some of us were not able to make it out in time. Oh. Not no champion can't handle. Well, get your paper out of there. Yes, indeed, Azeroth giant. Damn it. There you go. No! Do not strike at me so! That's fine. Thank you for the charge. Oh, look, I am so scared. I am far too powerful. But please don't nerf me, Bliss. Well, I don't think there's gonna be much with this at all. It's just a wee little thing. Because why not? An overloaded totem? Oh no! Whatever shall I do? I will touch it. Boop. Oh, hi there. I'll be taking that. Thank you. Hey! Thank you, Azeroth. You wonderful lady. You're not a bitch or a witch. You're I don't know. You're something. Yes. Basically, you're something. Ring, ring, ring. Fucking ring, ring, ring. Don't mind me, people. I've come to save your butt. That is a weird sound effect I made. Clink, clang, clong, clang. I don't know. I've healed a wound. Ta-da! The power of the heart will heal your wounds. Because I have no such magic. Come, little spider. Your death will fuel my rage. Oh, hi there. That's a worm. Maybe I should kill that worm. Sounds like an excellent idea. Yes. Click. Come, little worm. You're going to die by my hand. And for the sake of science, I don't believe it's possible, but for the sake of science, la-da-dee! Okay, it's possible. Oh! Thank you, Magni. Thank you for saving my butt when I do something entirely dumb. I'm gonna go back to healing the world now. Okay. You ho ho! Come, little Azeroth Elemental. Let's join these other guys over here.
Champion, the heart of Azeroth has absorbed a massive amount of power from the Maelstrom. It's stronger than ever before.
Yay! That's so wonderful! I think that's basically it. I don't know, there might be one more thing we need to do, but I think that's basically it. Go and fight some shit. Okay.
I speak for Azeroth.
I was close if you hadn't stopped the spread of these wounds inside, but don't know what might have happened. You did stop the damage before it could get any worse. The Maelstrom will always be a place of great history and pain for Azeroth, but any little bit we do will make things better. Who knows, maybe we can even heal Silphus one day. Maybe one day. I'll meet you back in the Chamber of Horde. Mother is sure to be interested in what happened
Remember
here.
your duty.
You must hurry, though the pain the earth lessens. I fear a little time left to save what remains of Azeroth. I know, but do know we can. We've enlisted some powerful help. Yes. Imagine. This is where Y'Shaarj was ripped out of the ground. Imagine Y'Shaarj being the size of wherever the water starts curving down to the other side. That is a big motherfucker. That is a ginormous motherfucker. Oh boy. Oh well. It's gonna be fine. Maybe.
Contamination levels nominal.
At the right time. Shut the fuck up. Heart examination complete. Stop twitching, mother. Additionally, right amplification activated. Stop twitching.
Acknowledged.
You have something to say? No. Right then. Whatever. If that's the case, then I think it's basically it right here. Bye. But there are some other things that I want to do. Let's see if the person's still around. Just cuz, you know, just cuz. Hello.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got something for you that I got a very long time ago. I found this amulet that doesn't belong to you. Where'd you find this? I thought it was lost forever. Well, it's a long story, but was lost in somewhere in a living abomination made of honey. Yeah. You've met Edsel or Raymond, you say? Yes, I have, but I may ask, why are you with them? They make quite a mess of the farm. Well, it's a bit of a long story, but I'm happy to tell you if you're willing to listen. Do you have a moment to spare? I do. We're moving to the farm in hopes we could turn our lives around. Things hadn't been going well in the city, and Ansel had been really struggling in school. Instead, I thought it would be best to get him out of the hustle and bustle and find a slower pace in the country. I had to give him arcane studies and dedicate my efforts to get him the farm to produce. Things weren't easy, it was hard work. We were living off scraps for quite some time. Each time Raymond thought he was having a breakthrough, inevitably something would go terribly awry. That's when we decided it would be best if I resumed my pursuit of the arcane. I've been traveling, improving my abilities, and supporting my family by offering my talents to those with the coin. Indeed, I miss them dearly and hope to return home soon. But I'm sure Raymond is trying his best, indifferent as a penchant for throwing things into complete disarray. If you see them again, please deliver this letter to my dear Ansel. I will do.
Steady on ahead.
Okay. On the front of the envelope, it said something. And I don't have immediate access to my thingies and stuff. Where's my Kultiran thing? There it is, but I think I'll just fly over there.
I decided to add in a few of the other local sites to my business advertisement.
The city is a good place to start.
Great! Oh. Okay. For whatever reason, something happened. I don't know. I was denied all the things. Anyway, we're going to return back. If I haven't said how you get that amulet thing, basically you kill honey-related enemies around here, or bees and stuff like that. Bees and honey-related stuff. And eventually it'll drop. Eventually. It takes a little while, but eventually it'll show up. Okay. Because that is how you acquire Bumbles! Yes! It's a bee pet. And I need a bee pet to acquire something else that's bee-related that's now in this patch. Okay. Now we just need to go and find that Ansel person. I believe he's down there somewhere. Yes. Then we can continue onward with stuff. Hopefully. Yoo-hoo! There you
Should
are.
I just stop it again?
Please tell me you have some cool stories to tell. I don't know. I met your mom. I miss you a bunch. Really hope she's coming home soon. Don't worry, she will. Here, there's a letter for you. Click. Thank you so much. Yes. You are quite welcome.
Stay warm.
Thanks for delivering Mom's letter. I was really starting to worry about her. Locate the something ingredient of the stuff. Then I've been having a few problems running the farm after she left on her trip. And if it didn't show up when you did, we'd still be in real trouble. I was hoping you would be willing to help Bumbles out too. He was hurt when his eye was destroyed. If we feed him some of that special formula, maybe he'll heal faster. First, we need to find the secret ingredient. Try to run around this other lab.
Winds be kind.
Okay, then. I will. But supposedly this will involve doing something for an entire week, like doing a daily quest. So I can't move on to all the bee stuff. I should have done this earlier, and then I could have done the dailies, but whatever, it's fine. I can show off all the bee stuff for some other point, maybe, potentially, I don't know. It's fine, no. I got a secret ingredient. Boop. Mega Mogul. Yes. Besides, supposedly the bee mount might be restricted to, you know, ye olde Alliance characters. It might be, so we'll see.
You have scurvy?
No! We're able to find nothing's a purple bottle. This is actually what we need, yes. We just need to collect some slime from the animated honey creatures that are still roaming around the farm. If you can bring back a few vials of that, we can put out all the ingredients together and give them extra to Bumbles. Yes. You should only feed him once a day, or he might get sick, like some of the other bees. We're gonna have him healed up in no time.
Anchors away.
Alright then. I will go do a thing. Do I need to pick up the thing and my Bumbles? Maybe, I don't know. Vial of honey slime. Okay. Let's go get some honey slime then. Honey. That's bubbling me. That's not really honey. Maybe you are honey. Maybe you are honey. Let's just kill some bitches. Because that sounds like great fun. I'm sensing some meat coming over to smack me in the face. I'm not sure I approve of this. Yay! Okay. Fine. Sure. Alright. Whatever. I guess I will assist you. I don't really give a shit. I'm very confident that these people are just trying to get the actual amulet. So, whatever. It's fine. Fine though! Yarr! They have not much questing really if this is all we need to do. Kill 8 honey creatures and then boom, and done. Oh no, I need more. Much appreciated, thank you very much. I'm just gonna go down here. Lols the lols. Mixing. And then...
Ahoy! I like tortolans.
I did collect enough of the slime. I'm not sure. Do I just click the thing? Or I need okay, there we go. Bumbles. Have a feeding. Nom nom. Yes.
Fish are weird.
He's looking so much better. Yes. And now I guess I just need to do that at least 6 more days, so that's basically it, and at some point then I can move on to another bee-related thing. You know which one it is, but for right now, I have done all I can. So, once till that next time I'd be able to do anything. Considering, I don't think all this stuff, getting Bumbles and everything, and moving on to the next bit, and the bit of questing that might happen when the real warrior gets to 70 in the heart of Azeroth, I don't think there's much to it, so probably, most likely, I won't have any World of Warcraft stuff to stream until the next patch or the anniversary bits start happening, like somewhere over in this area. And why does it show right here? I would imagine there should be like an anniversary event thing over here, but maybe, well, no. No. It just doesn't show up right here. The Alliance is not allowed to join in on the anniversary at all. Let's see if the Horde is allowed to join in on the anniversary. Or if it's just a bug. It's probably just a bug, but whatever. I'm gonna check on the Horde anyway. Hello, Draenei. Lightforged. Look. Stop being sexy. It's disgusting. What? I can't help it, Draenei are fucking hot. I'm a dirty person. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about anniversary instead. Hello. Why is there a portal to the Broken Isles that I apparently can click on? Why is that? It's weird. Anyway. Yeah, there's an anniversary rate event stuff, but the anniversary thing itself is not there. Alright, apparently I wouldn't be able to click on it. It was just someone else doing a thing. Whatever, fine. I have nothing else to drink anymore. It's so sad, but I'm gonna be on my way, because we're done for now. I'll see you in 8-3 on the anniversary. Cheers, everybody!